In this presentation we're going to create a machine model of this 5-axis head assembly. I have this head assembly as a parasolid file, so the first thing we'll do is input that into Alphacam. Drag and drop this into Alphacam, and we can see that this is come in as a series of solids. Next we define each machine component, whether it moves in X, Y or Z, and whether it rotates or whether it moves with the tool or the part. Under Machine, select Define Machine Component. This we'll call the spindle. This is going to move with the tool. It will be moving in X, Y and Z. It will also be rotating in Z and in X. We'll continue defining these components. This will just have rotating in Z. Same. We'll see now that they are all down under the machine configuration. Next we'll define the machine configuration, what's rotating and what moves, the part or the tool, and in which axis. Under Machine Configuration, we're going to be moving the tool. In this instance, the rotation is going to be about the tool in X and also in Z, and no rotation in Y. We also need to define the machine axes. I created two polylines which are going through the centre of the A and C axis. We come into Machine, we say Define Axes. It asks me for the rotation about X and then the rotation about Z. And don't forget then to save this as Save Machine, and I have that as Spindle Assembly 5-axis. We're now ready to open the machine and insert the part, then simulate. So we'll open this machine, our spindle assembly. You'll see that this is one I saved earlier with some different colours on there. You also can switch off the polylines. We'll now insert this part, which is the curved nameplate, and put that down at X0, Y0, Z0. And now we have our assembly and part on the screen. This part came in with a solid attached, which is the fixture, so I'm just going to drag that down to the static layer. And we may wish to add a layer, we'll call that fixture. Then we can change the colour of that. And then we can drag and drop that into our fixture. We're now ready to simulate. So we center simulator. And we run. We can see on the left hand side here as it's coming down each toolpath. This is coming through the sequence browser. We stop that there. We can expand that and see the different rapids and arcs and feed moves. Get that going again. Also see that it removes the waste. That's because under the options, under machining, we have here automatically remove switched on. and finally you'll come in with the profile tool to profile edge around this part. In this presentation we've shown how you can import a solid model assembly and then convert that into a 5-axis head assembly for simulation within Alphacam. Thank you for your time.